Hello friends, like I promised you, today I am doing the routine that I promised you. So, hi, good morning. This is Acklin and today I am teaching you, I am showing you, I'm breaking down the real routine that I promised you yesterday. Before I found this morning routine, I would wake up when I'm already tired, feeling exhausted, and I would just be reacting to everything. I used to wake up feeling like I was already behind, already tired, feeling exhausted, and honestly, I didn't know where to begin from. Sound familiar? Let's fix that. Welcome to day 2 of the 30-day lifestyle challenge for stay-at-home moms and social entrepreneurs who are trying to build their businesses from home, where we learn how to be able to build our businesses, our empires within our homes and without sacrificing what matters most, without feeling exhausted, without feeling like you're about to break. So today I'm sharing that morning routine that really set me in this style where I feel like I'm doing things normally and I'm progressing. If you're building businesses, juggling babies, doing breakfast, lunch, and everything in between, this is for you. If your mornings feel like a rush of breakfast crumbs, crying toddlers, and zero time for yourself, you're not alone. We've all been there, and there are more people that are in your same boat. So welcome to this challenge where we are trying to make life easier for us. Don't wake up and start reacting to everything. Own it. Let's take our time, be able to produce what we can produce. And I want you to always remember that there is power in doing less, doing it well, than doing more and doing it haphazardly. So welcome to this episode. I know you will like it. I want to break down exactly what I do between the time I wake up, the time I start doing my chores, my housework with a leveled head. So I created a soul feeling routine, which literally saved my sanity. So it is mom friendly. So this routine didn't just help me to go through the day. It's literally saved my sanity. Because like I told you, I would wake up when I'm already tired, when I'm already exhausted, when I'm already confused. So this morning routine, knowing that when I wake up, I set myself like this, it saved me. When I'm going to start my work, I am already calm and able to do what I couldn't do before. And today I am giving you the exact steps. So let's get right in it. Because sis, when you start your day grounded, you raise your family, your vision, and your business from a place of power. So why a morning routine? Morning routines are so powerful. Morning routines aren't about perfection and being aesthetic. No. Morning routines are powerful and they are there to set the tone for the day. They are about building foundation. And when you build a foundation for a day, then you're building foundation for years, for months, for everything ahead. So we start with a day, build a foundation for a day, and it means you're building a foundation for the years to come. And this morning routine, my dear, it works. It has worked for me. It's been tested by me, the chaotic mom that was not yet anywhere. It has been working for other people, and I believe it will work for you, my friend. So this is why it works. This morning routine calms me down. I feel so calm. It gives me like a direction. It gives me a direction because I've created almost every plan for the day in the morning. I have even planned for the distractions of where I'm going to be distracted, because I have toddlers, so I know they're going to distract me. I know at some point they're going to distract me. So I plan for all those things. I anchor myself in this calmness, that the whole day feels calm, feels safe, feels not hectic for me. And secondly, your brain is most alert in the morning. So during that morning, the moment you create every goal, every direction, every decision for the day, you're good to go. And secondly, you're creating an emotional tone for the whole family the whole day. If you're emotional throughout the day, just be sure your children will be crying the whole day. Everything will be disorganized. But if you create a certain tempo, an emotional tempo, like you decide, you make a decision in the morning for the emotions that will be in that household, you will take care of that. And the third thing, as mamas, that is the only time we have to be alone. So if you create that morning routine where you will be alone and be able to set yourself to listen to yourself, understand what your body needs, work on yourself, work on your brain, work on your mood, work on mindset, because for sure it is the only time you'll be answering to yourself. It is the only time, for us mamas, it is the only time you'll be talking to yourself. Because beyond that, if everyone wakes up, you're going to be answering. You'll be reacting to other people. You'll be answering to other people apart from yourself. So it is the only time you have for yourself to build yourself and be able to calm your nerves and be able to love yourself. So truly, if you go beyond that time, even going for a short call, you will be having someone escorting you. If you decide to take a nap every 30 minutes, that is too much. Every 4 minutes, someone will be waking you up. So it is the only peaceful time you have. It is the only specific time you have. So you need to be able to do exactly what is important so that you'll be able to build your day. So if you need peace, consistency, and clarity, you have to start with a structure. And now we are going to build a structure, which is the morning routine that I'm going to share with you step by step. So here is my actual morning routine. In the morning, I wake up at 5 a.m. Now from 5 a.m., I divide my time. Remember yesterday I told you about the 2020 routine rule. So at 5 a.m., I divide my time. First of all, I start with prayer. So this morning routine is not like it's a must, that's how you will follow it. For example, the people who are teaching that routine, they usually say you start with movement to make your blood flow. But usually I don't start with movement. That's how I feel. I feel like when I get up, I don't want to quickly start moving. I want to first calmly do something that is calm. So that's why I do pray, I meditate, I generally worship. We can worship God in very many ways, so I don't need to sing and wake everyone up. I can listen to music that is Christian, that is worship music. I can just pray and also speak words of praise to God. So that is my first 20 minutes. I wake up at 5 before any other person wakes up. So it is me alone waking up, me and my thoughts, and no phone. So I wake up, I go for a short call. When I come back, I sit down and pray. That's my faith. I pray, and after praying, I meditate. Because during prayer, I ask God what I would want, He would want me to listen to. I meditate. After meditating, I pray again. I worship. I can listen to gospel music. I can just use words of praise, and that one I call it spiritual grounding. So I first do spiritual grounding. After my spiritual grounding, I go to the next 20 minutes, and in the next 20 minutes I do movement. Now in my movement I do jumps, because I usually at that time I don't get out, so I stay indoors. I do some jumps, I do planks, I do squats, and those small things. But I make sure in those jumps and squats and you sweat. It is not that simple. So I do squats, I do jumps and planks. Then from there, then the next 20 minutes I do two things in the next 20 minutes. Most of the times when the first 20 minutes I cheat on it and make like 15, then I do the last one. Usually I do 25 minutes. So those 25 minutes in the last one, I do intentional journaling and learning. So in intentional journaling, I ask myself 3 questions. And those 3 questions, the first one is, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? So gratitude is very important. There are so many things we pass by, we ignore, that would boost our mood, that would boost who we are. We should be grateful. If you're grateful, then the rest of the things just come easily to you, because you're in a place of gratitude. You're in a place of peace, knowing that something good has ever happened. So it is easier to wait upon what will come again, not stressing and even disorganizing yourself. So start from a place of gratitude. Ask yourself each morning, what are the 3 things that you're grateful for? And believe me, there will be things you're grateful for. Even if you're hungry at that moment, there will be things that you're grateful for. At least you're not in the hospital, you're not, maybe you have your baby there, your baby is okay, you're able to wake up. There are so many things that you should be grateful for, and you should know that you're important. You're here for a purpose. You're not just here for anything. Because when when you're not grateful, you don't realize the good things that happen in your life. You start thinking that maybe you're cursed, maybe you're unlucky, things that are so unrealistic. So if you're feeling like that, just count your blessings. There are blessings in your life that you don't even recall just because you've had a bad day. So I do gratitude. Make sure you write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And even if you do it every day, there will be things that you're grateful for every single day. So practice that, and you will start from a place of gratitude, a place of peace, to be able to work on the next chapter, next goal, or anything you're going to work on. Then the next question is, what are my top goals today? There I also write 3 top goals. We have goals. I believe, my friends, you have goals. Writing and knowing your goals, it is very important. You cannot expect God to bless you and give you something good when you don't know exactly what you want. You need to understand what you want. You need to write down what exactly you want to get to be able to arrive at it. You cannot have those blessings if they are not yet in your mind. So you need to first think about them first. You need to first know what you need and write it down as goals. You can have goals for a year, you can have goals for a month. So today we are talking about goals for the day. So if it is today, you have goals. Now you have to set them in such a way that you're going to talk about goals for the family, what are you going to do for the family that day, then goals for the family, then goals for you as a person, and goals for your business, because we are creating businesses, we are creating empires within our places. So What are your goals? What are you going to do? I realized there are so many things we can do from home that will bring us more money than we have. I was working a 9 to 5 job, and when I went home to stay with my children, then at some point I realized I can do something. And when I started doing that something, it gave me more money than I was getting at my job. So that's why I'm saying I am trying to teach women that we can achieve what we need right from home. We can build empires from within our homes. So you're going to write down your goals for that day, one for the family, one for yourself, and one for your business. And make sure you achieve those 3 things within that day, because there is power in doing less. You don't have to do 10 things. You don't have to do very many things. You just need to do 3 and do them well. They might not be perfect, but do them to the best of your ability. Only 3. And if 3 are many, you can even do 2. Do 2 and do them well. You don't have to rush. You don't have to feel overwhelmed. So write down 2 or 3 goals. For me, I write 3 for that day. That is 1 for my family, 1 for myself, and 1 for my business. Then the 3rd question is, how do I want to feel today? Now that is like an anchor for me. You know, when you go through the day without an intention of how you want to feel, like if you say, you just get out, something disturbs you, you feel another way, something makes you happy, you feel happy, within a short time you feel sad. You find your emotions are up and down. And you know, emotional changes, sometimes they are decisions, they are choices we make. So in the morning, when you make a choice that today I will be calm, I make statements that I will use throughout the day. If today I decide to be calm, everything that comes up, I have an anchor. I have decided that today I'll be a calm person. You make a decision. It might not go as perfectly as you wanted it to go, but when you make that anchor, when you make that decision in the morning, it saves you a lot of things that would have gone south, that would have gone wrong. So make decisions for your life. Make a decision in the morning for how you want to feel throughout the day. When things go overboard, you don't have to kill yourself for not following your anchor. But when you have that anchor, when someone comes to you and is very negative and decides to make your day bad, you can go back to your anchor. First, take a deep breath and remember your anchor for that day. You've decided to be calm. Or another one, you can say, I choose peace today. So if you choose peace today, please put it in the comments below. I choose peace today, and we shall be peaceful. After those questions, we are still on that step number 4, which has 25 minutes. After you have put down all those things, now you go to learning. Each day, make sure you learn something for yourself. It could be a book. You can read a chapter in a book. And well, for me, I'm a very, very good reader. I can read like a book in a day. But I have learned to do what is important. I don't have to finish a book. I need to learn something. So you don't need to finish a book. You don't need to finish a chapter. Learn something. Read and make sure you have gained something, a block of knowledge for yourself each morning. It could be a book. It could be a podcast that is motivational, something that motivates you. So you read something, learn something. And you can also listen to podcasts that put your mood in the right way, or help you. You know, faith comes by listening. So if you want to shift your mindset to the positive side, to be able to think positively, to be able to move positively, to be motivated, you listen to podcasts that are positive, that give you that positive energy. So you can read, like one day you read, the second day you do a podcast that is for your mindset, that builds on your mindset. Another day you can read your Bible and understand what God wants to tell you. And another day like that, make sure you get something that builds on your knowledge, that gives you a good mindset, that helps you to focus. So that is part 4. So after that, after the morning learning, I go and take a shower. After taking a shower, I wake up the children. Now, sometimes children wake up before I finish that devotion, because the moment they feel someone is awake, some of them wake up. So when they wake up, I engage them within what I'm doing. If it is prayer, we pray. If it is an exercise, we jump around together. If it is devotion, I try to encourage them to be part of it. But most of the times I do those things before they wake up. And after that, we work together and do the rest of the morning chores. We wash dishes, we do other things together. I have brought up my children to do things with me. If it is washing dishes, we wash them together. If it is cleaning, we clean together. Because in that they learn how to do those things, and also they help. There are things that you think they can't help. For example, they can take cups back in where they're supposed to be kept. If they break one cup, you handle that. It is part of learning. Don't say, I have to do all these things myself. You will end up breaking your back and not helping. So sometimes make sure you do. You let these children help. They can help you. What they have not done well, just redo it. As simple as that. So that's it, my friends. No fluff, just power in simplicity. You just need to have those things simple. They are mom-friendly. They are not so hectic. You just need to wake up and work on yourself. Feed yourself before you feed others, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you need to first fill your cup before you go to pour into other people. And when you fill your cup like that, in that structure that I've given you, you feel full. The cup just overflows to the rest of the people, to the rest of your family members. And what follows is clarity. What follows is consistency and peace. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe, and tomorrow, don't forget, ring the bell so that the next episode will not pass you by. Tomorrow we are talking about the life hack that helped me turn my chaos into clarity. That life hack you cannot afford to miss. So please be there tomorrow. I have another episode about the life hack that turned my chaos into clarity. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. I choose peace today, and we move with our life and we'll be happy. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next one.